Hello and welcome to Geekly Inc. This is Blood of the Werewolf. It's like a puzzle platformer, werewolf simulator, I guess you'd say. It's a fun game that is very, very difficult. I've put in maybe and I think I'm like halfway done. So I'm just gonna load up a level I think I can play somewhat decently and show you sort of how things work. Roughly halfway through. This is more just to give you an idea of what the game is as opposed to a standard let's play through the entire thing. Think of it as a review. I've played half of it. This is what I think. So this is the main character. I think her name's Katrina or something. I'm not too sure. But she's a werewolf that was scorned to some extent by other evil monsters like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or some scary water monster, or Dracula or something. So you just walk around, try to not get hit by any enemies as they turn into electricity and run into you, while also trying to find upgrades and just protect or find your son, who was stolen by these horrific a-holes that stole your child. I have no idea how to get into this special area, and it makes me sad. Ooh, I did it! Yes. Okay, so as you go along, you get certain upgrades. See here, here's my spread shot. It started off as 2, now it's 3, and I guess it'll become 4. Maybe I'll go ahead and get a second power at some point. Right now I just have 1. And then you have your quiver upgrades, and then you have your crossbow upgrades. Makes you stronger that way. You can also turn into a werewolf in the moonlight, but I'll save that for later. Here's the spread shot. It's just you press. I'm using a gamepad right now, so you just press right button. And then you shoot them. Boom. Just like that. Which consumes ammo. Oh god. It's mostly platforming mixed with a little bit of combat, but as you saw, not really combat focused. Like, all I'm doing is just keeping away and shooting at the bad guys, while more trying to avoid touching their person on the whole. I will say there's been some moments so far that have been extremely frustrating because this game is not easy. But they do want you to, die a lot. They want you to be reminded of old school sort of, difficulty of platformers. Not what these silly young kids are used to, am I right? But it does make me paranoid. Because I'm like, maybe I should walk through the store. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just terrible at this game. It's possible. I've already played this level, so hopefully I won't be too terrible. After playing through the game a little bit more, I was like, nope, not gonna play a level I've never done before live, because that would just be terrific. Really bad. And now I'm poisoned, and I'm getting hurt a lot. There's all sorts of enemies that get in your way to try to, just stop you. Oops. The odds of me getting through this without dying, I don't know, 20 times, are going to be slim. So they throw all sorts of different, challenges, puzzles at you. Some of them are like this one right here. Like, can you get through the lasers without dying yourself? Can you, get through this strange conveyor belt land? I'm just shooting this guy. There's a bit of a twin stick shooter vibe with it also, as in, you move one way and you move your mouse or your in my case, my stick, another direction. And you're somewhat encouraged to replay levels so that you can, you know, go back and get things that you didn't get. As in, you know, those 2 upgrades I didn't get at the beginning. Oh my god. Also, the water here is bad and it will kill me. Oh good. And these guys. More platformy than definitely than combat. Like I'm really just shooting them to get them out of the way to not be as annoying while I'm platform. Oh, I hate these things. I was about to say, I'll show you what they do by being purposely caught. Then I realized, Tim, come on. Do you honestly think you're not going to get caught? So it constantly gives you new, within each level, like a new sort of either monster, a new sort of something to deal with that is terrible and, you know, causes you to cuss and die 10 billion times. For instance, this level, ooh no, added these terrifying laser things along with these poison monster guys. They had this enemy type before, but they didn't poison you. See, you get hit, you get poisoned, and then you get thrown back. It's terrible. But eventually you learn sort of patterns for everybody. You learn how long this thing lasts for, and then you learn ways of getting through it. Like, it took me, I don't know, probably 20 deaths to realize that if those things follow me, I can get behind here, duck down right in front of the guy that throws toxins, and I won't get hit by the toxins, and I also won't get hit by the bad blue stuff. And sometimes you just want to run, but it's not smart. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. See, you know, it's almost like I've played this before. Because I have. This part, I never thought I'd get through. See, you just get hit, and then you're like dying, and then you can't get out. And then you get hit there, and you get hit back, and the invincibility doesn't last long enough to feel like it's, you know, adequately protecting you. Also, you gotta crouch beneath these guys to make sure that their arc doesn't hit you. Oh fuck. And you jump in water, and then that hurts you. Everything's out to kill you in this game. But it really rewards precision and contemplating sort of just how you're gonna do it. Like, maybe you just wanna like run as, see right there. I was poisoned, I got hit by the orb. Yeah, it's rough. And you move slowly because of these conveyor belts. What sort of laboratory is this? What are they making here? See, it's a terrible cycle of pain and horror. I'm still being poisoned and losing life. See, it's and then you explode. And I've already done this, so, you know. Can you imagine trying to learn this for the first time? What? That didn't even hit me. Yeah, and you just get these situations where you feel like you're trapped, you have no one to help you. Son of a biscuit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. I was doing so good before, and I was like, everyone's gonna think I'm good at video games for once, and, you know I'm terrible at driving in Grand Theft Auto, and I'm terrible at, you know, oh shit, oh no. I'm terrible at keeping my loved ones alive in other video games, which I won't spoil here, but at least I was hoping I could jump on a level I've already played before. But there, you know, the idea of having a crazy difficult game that sort of has old school, I guess you'd say, sensibilities, you know, it's fun. I like it. That being said, there are times that I just want to cuss, like right now. Right now, that was, see, because when things go bad, they can go really bad. It's not just, oh, you got hurt here, you're also, you know, poisoned and you fell into the bad water. But again, if you're precise in your jumping and your timing, then shit, then you know you won't die. Fuck off. Okay, this part is coconut bananas. No, 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 no. I didn't have to jump. Why did I jump there? That was the wrong move. Sorry about that. I embarrassed myself. But this time, for sure. Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh my god. Oh my god. This time I got it. No. And it also rewards you by, if you choose to not jump, like, because you can press, hold down A and you jump far. You know, classic, sort of platforming stuff. Hold A, you jump farther. No big whoop. This will reward you from only doing a slight jump, because see, those toxic potions those guys are shooting, if they, their arc makes it so that they almost just hit you, but if you, you know, jump just enough. Woohoo! Praise be to me. Alright, so here's these little discs you find, and when you find, oh god damn, when you find a certain number of them, sometimes at this point I would just kill myself, because I have such small amounts of health. But when you see where it says 607, every certain milestone, when you get a certain number of those disc relic things, then you'll get more health. Your health bar slowly but surely gets larger and more in charger, and you can be like surviving more evil gasmen, or you can stand in acid water for longer, electricity water. So it's a tough sort of like, do I go for the rewards, or do I just try to make it through this? Or do I just, oh son of a bee, or do I just try to make it through this level and get to a checkpoint, and hopefully my character's strong enough going forward that it won't matter that I don't have every single reward, or that my skills have gotten better. And that one right there, like, nah. Okay, so here I am. Now I'm a werewolf. Since Selena is the last surviving werewolf. She's on her quest to receive her son, and when she goes out inside, she turns into a werewolf. The werewolf has like just claw powers and this blood dash power thing. So he works a lot differently. He's really strong. He has a double jump. Or she. I mean, it's still her. But did he hit me? So, still your standard super difficult platforming and kind of trying to survive and get through like the different levels, and they're like, hey, yeah, we know this is hard, so... Whoops. Well, I just demonstrated one of his superpowers. His is Blood Air Dash, which makes you dash completely into the ground. And that was his focus attack. If you just normally go like that, it's, you know, it's normal. But if you go like that, it's like a giant hand, and it's stronger. Oh, this is hard. So that's like a one-hit kill for most enemies. I have no idea how to get that. Maybe I get a triple jump at some point. Same with that one. And the silver discs are worth 10, which is kind of what I'm into. Getting that paper. Oh shit. You get greedy sometimes. And then enemies sometimes drop hearts, which you eat, and you're like, yay, I get my blood power. Oh, suck. You get your blood powers back. And right now I don't have a lot to choose from. I'm, according to the fact sheet, halfway through the game. So I'm a little curious about what else is going to happen. But then I go back inside and, oh, this part. Holy shit. Okay. This type of encounter where you have to not get squished is so hard. Sorry guy. And see, it's tempting me, like, go get those discs, but I was also like, I don't really want to die, so I'm just gonna, you know, go, run, and constantly run as fast as I can. I did it. But, you know, as you saw, there's several of those diskies that I didn't get. See that? I just died because I hesitated. Is that why I died? Oh, and then I died because I was trapped. So, there's a lot they like to do to you. It's like, jump there, grab that. Nope. I'm just gonna run, but don't jump too high, it'll hit you. Or too soon. Again, it doesn't reward perfection, it requires it. See, didn't jump high enough there. And I'm barely even thinking while I do that. I'm like, please be the best way to do it. And I did it. So I still got a rank of C. Probably because I died a lot. I don't know. I wish they would tell you a little bit more why you are doing poorly. And then after you do it, you see how you rank with people. You know, I'm number 36 with a rank of C, 16 minutes, and 10 deaths. So, I don't think I have any friends that play this, so it's just me. Okay. So you can get through it without... That guy did it in 5 minutes without dying once. Can you imagine? I want to see that. That's insane. I'll show you briefly to a boss battle, because those are fun. I think... Let's see, do we want to do the creature? Or let's do the creature, because I think it's a little... I'll show you a little bit of the creature, and then I'll show you a little bit of another one. So on your journey to rescue your son, you have to battle these terrible monsters. some of them, I don't know why I'm attacking the creature. The little story vignettes in between didn't really give me a good justification for it. But the next guy you fight, he's like, don't hurt me! The name of the game here, pattern recognition, and just standing out of the shit that he throws at you. Also, I'm listening for when my super attack is charged up again, and then that's when I'm jumping at him, because it has a much longer range, and I make it a priority to shoot those guys, because they shoot me. Can't be happy. Can't look at my behind. Sometimes they also drop health too, things like that. But once you learn the pattern, it's easy, and maybe this is a lot less like, oh, that seems so easy. Like, no, it's just that this is, the pattern recognition is a million times easier than actually realizing the, you know, here's how you do this, here's how you do this, here how you avoid the monsters that are trying to crush you. And yeah, that is Blood of the Werewolf. I would say that I like it. I don't necessarily love it because it's very hard, and the story is basically just her running through different areas without any real reason why you're there, any real reason why she doesn't just skip the factory or the lab and go just fight the bad guys. But I think the art is pretty cool. There's some cutscene-ish things in between that I like, and you know, the intro is also pretty nice to see. Yeah, I definitely think that it's well worth the cost, especially for something different. But you know, if you like what you saw, it's up to you. If you don't want the difficulty, I completely understand. But that was Blood of the Werewolf.